Morning students, I am Dr. Balarubi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Economics. Students, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the oligopoly competition. So, in the previous videos, I have told you oligopoly competition in the sense there are few sellers in the market. If there are a few sellers in the market, this competition is known as oligopoly competition. Here, if we see an industry, many firms make up the industry. It means there are so much of firms in the industry. Here there are so much of barriers to entry into the market because there are more restrictions to enter into the market. Therefore, there is a possibility of a few sellers in the market. At the same time, they are producing some differentiated products. See, I am also a producer. You are also a producer. Now I am producing a different product. You are producing some different product like that. Producers are producing some differentiate product here. And the main peculiar character in this oligopoly competition is price rigidity. See, here price rigidity in the sense the price remains constant because the reason is here only few sellers. A firm want to reduce the price, or suppose if a firm want to increase the price, means they are feeling that suppose if they increase the price, the rival firm, that is the competitor firm, they are fixing the same low prices. So there is a possibility of losing their own customers. So with this fear, always they are fixing the same price. So this is the reason why here there is a possibility of constant price level. And the main concept under this oligopoly competition is Sweezy's model. So let us clearly concentrate on this Sweezy's model of oligopoly. Actually, this Sweezy's model of oligopoly introduced during 1939 by Professor Sweezy. See here, this Professor Sweezy clearly explains the price rigidity. So the constant price has been clearly explained by this model. Here, if oligopolistic firm lowers the price, suppose if a firm reduces the price, mean what will happen? Surely their rival firm also reduces the price. See, rival in the sense competitor. So their competitor firm also reduces the price. Why they are reducing the price? Because they want to maintain the same customers. If they increase the price, most of the customer goes to another market, or they are trying to purchase the products from other shop or other products which is produced by another producer. So they try to maintain the same price level. So it leads to price rigidity. Rigidity means constant. Rival means competition or competitor firm. And let us clearly discuss about the main assumptions of this oligopoly competition. Here we assume that only few firms in the market, and here there is no advertisement expenses also. They are producing and they are selling their products without any advertisement expenses. And the sellers are satisfied with the market price. Suppose the market price is 500 rupees, means they are accepting the same high 500 rupees of the market price. And the next assumption, behavior of each seller is determined on the basis of the behavior of the rivals. See, suppose I am fixing the prices of a product is 250, means my determination of price has been determined by the another firm's price. See, my neighbor firm or the competitor firm fixed the price as 250 rupees. Therefore, I am also preferring the same 250 rupees. So, behavior of one seller depends on the behavior of the another seller. And the another important assumption is MC curve. What is the meaning of MC? That is marginal cost. So marginal cost passes through the dotted portion of the marginal revenue curve. See, when I explain this diagram, you have a clear idea. See, this is the marginal cost curve. This marginal cost curve actually it passes through the dotted portion. See, this AB is the dotted portion. So through this dotted portion only, this MC curve passes always. So these are the different assumptions of this Sweezy's oligopoly market structure. Then this Sweezy's oligopoly market structure has been clearly explained with the help of this diagram. So in the x-axis we measure the quantity, in y-axis we measure the cost. Now first you draw the average revenue curve. See here, if you see this diagram, KPD, this line is known as average revenue line. So if you see this KPD, it is a kinged demand curve because the first portion of this kinged demand curve is elastic. That is the first KP portion, it is elastic. And if you see the second portion, that is PD, it is inelastic. So if you see this kinged demand curve, the first portion is elastic and the second portion is inelastic. So kinged demand curve consists of two parts. First portion is elastic and the second portion is inelastic. So KPD, this is the kinged demand curve. And if you see the MR curve, that is marginal revenue curve, KAB. See, look at this diagram very carefully. This is K, A, then this dotted portion, that is B, then this A. So this portion is known as marginal revenue curve. So in the marginal revenue curve, there is a dotted portion, that is AB. Through this dotted portion only, always the marginal revenue or the marginal cost curve passes through. So in this first segment, it is considered as the elastic. Second portion of the king demand curve is inelastic. Then KABR, this is the marginal revenue curve. Suppose if any increase in the price level, see actually this is the rigid price, that is OP. Suppose now if you assume that any increase in this price level beyond this OP means, suppose any price in this price above OP naught will reduce us the sales, because if I am increasing the price means most of the customers, they are purchasing the products which is selling in the another producer or in the another shop. So surely it reduces my sales. So if seller reduces the price below this OP level, what will happen? Surely their competitor firm also reduces, because if I am reducing the price, it affects the sales of the other person. Therefore, they also try to reduce the price level. Therefore, all of them, they are following the same price as much as possible. So it leads to price rigidity, or it leads to the constant price level, that is OP naught. So this is the main condition of this Sweezy's oligopoly market structure. So students, in today's class, we have a clear discussion about the oligopoly market structure. The main condition of this oligopoly market structure is only few sellers they are producing. Their behavior depends on the behavior of the competitor firm. At the same time, the price is rigid. Rigid in the sense price remains constant. Why price remains constant means, suppose if a firm increases the price, surely they reduces the customers. Or instead of that, suppose if they try to reduce the price, their rival firms also they try to reduces the price. So with this reason, always they are maintaining the same level of price. So it leads to kinged demand curve. So kinged demand curve in the sense, first segment is elastic, second segment is inelastic. So it leads to kinged demand curve, because in this portion, this demand curve is kinged. If you see this P portion, it leads to kinged demand curve because of the price rigidity. So these are the important aspects in this oligopoly market structure. Thank you, students.